suspicion of collusion. Half a day and good evening, Guam. I'm Tina Chow.
And I'm Jeff Marchusseau for Guam News Watch. It ain't over till it's over. That's been Gutierrez-Aguon's mantra, at least since the certification of governor's race results. The team vowing to sue after more than 40 complaints surfaced following the general election. Now, this morning, Lieutenant Governor hopeful Frank Aguon Jr. confirmed that he and election season candidate for Governor Carl Gutierrez will file their lawsuit by week's end. Meanwhile, a Gutierrez-Aguon supporter tells GEC that if the commission continues to delay a review of general election documents, it could be seen as Tenorio teaming up with the commission to interfere with Gutierrez-Aguon's election lawsuit. It's a scenario that could soon set CalTen's transition to Adelup on a collision course with Gutierrez-Aguon's day in court. Here's more. Still no confirmation on whether Gutierrez and Aguon will file suit in federal or superior court, or both. But there can be no doubt that they've been keeping themselves, their supporters, and their cause energized.
We've been able to garner some very interesting irregularities that have taken place during the course of this entire election. And I want to thank our people for coming out and sharing that information directly, because a lot of them were not necessarily our direct supporters or leaders within the organizations. Obviously, we would not proceed in this direction if we didn't feel that we had an extremely valid case. Governor Gutierrez and I are proceeding with our contention that there were some significant discrepancies and irregularities in this particular election, and that really the people of Guam deserve a runoff, only because of the closeness of this election and only because of some of the activities that have transpired.
Recent images of Gutierrez and Aguon together have been rare lately, as they and their election team hunkered down on the business of filing suit before the purported deadline. But on Thursday night, the two were captured mid-conversation in this iPhone photo while they met at Gutierrez's Agana Heights home. The following night, Gutierrez hosted this potluck for hundreds of supporters, promising to fight for voter justice.
It ain't over till it's over. We don't play games. This is serious for Guam. We can't just let it happen. We gotta make sure that nobody takes Guam for granted.
Gutierrez-Aguon's fight is apparently being supported with follow-up visits to the commission. Guam News Watch spotted Gutierrez-Aguon supporter Carlo Branch submitting a letter to the commission at 10:30 this morning. The letter, addressed to Commission Director John Blas and obtained from GEC this afternoon, raises the suspicion that GEC is delaying Gutierrez-Aguon's week-old request to review 2010 general election public records and documents before the Democrats file their lawsuit, and states in part, any attempt to delay or impede the lawful inspection of these documents may be seen as a coordinated attempt between your office and the Tenorio team to hamper our pursuit of legal relief. Meanwhile, an Election Commission subcommittee continues to investigate at least 42 complaints filed between November 5th and 8th.
The commission actually established a 3-member subcommittee who have been for the last few days conducting their reviews and also conducting interviews as well with precinct officials and individuals that needed to be brought in for questioning.
Whatever the outcome of GEC's investigation into complaints, Aguon says the suit for fraud is imminent.
Well, we're still finalizing the date in terms of when we would like to proceed legally with our case. And I can say with some good sense of clarity that we're looking at the end of the week.